Is this guy supposed to be the ultimate badass?
Round 1. Round 2. Round 3.
Hey, what's up, everybody? Today we're going to talk about 5 teams that should inquire for a trade for Dak Prescott. This is serious. Boom. Got more time. All right, so seems like Cowboys are kind of dragging their feet. You know, James Slayer's reporting here that there's no talks going on here. Okay, and now you're hearing reports that Cowboys may not pick up talks again until August. All right, so this is looking more and more like a restructure possibly, but not even anything to give you money for now for free agency. So we know that it's been all eyes, from Jerry Jones and the Joneses, those dumb motherfuckers, the brain trust. They really have brains, right? And you're sitting on an asset now, okay? Teams are looking for quarterbacks, Russell Wilson's out here available. He's interviewing for teams. Teams have interest in him. Kirk Cousins is out there. The Vikings don't want him. He's an older player, obviously. And now you're sitting on an asset here that can give you something in Dak Prescott. If he's not your quarterback of the future, if that's what the front office has determined here, it's time to get something for him. All right. So 5 teams that should inquire for trading for Dak Prescott. Obviously, this needs to come from Todd France, Dak Prescott's agent. Need to get that ball rolling. In my opinion, they should. They should force their hand here and say, hey, Dak's agent should be telling him, we need to get this going. This is the time for you to get the most money right now. Next year's not guaranteed. What if you get hurt this year? This sort of thing. Then your stock plummets incredibly, for re-signing or being a free agent. So if you're going to get the most money, Dak's agent should be like, we got to get it right now. So, and that should be the goal of any agent. So that being the case, if the Cowboys are going to give Dak Prescott the money, Todd France needs to say, hey, we need permission to go ahead and seek a trade. All right. Oh, the no trade clause. You still got these stupid fucking idiots that don't understand the no trade clause. The no trade clause, all it is something that's written in there. And so basically Dak just has to agree with, where he would like to go. That's all it is, man. There's you're not locked down, bro. So his agent reach out to the Cowboys, say, hey, we want to go ahead and seek a trade. Cowboys then give the permission, and these are the 5 teams that should have interest. Okay, you got the Bears, obviously. Okay, Bears, they have 2 first-round picks, which I think gets the deal done for the Cowboys. You got to get 2 firsts for Dak. All right, the Bears have the number 1 overall, and they have the 9th pick overall. Okay, they've been talking about, is Justin Fields the right guy? Do we want to draft Caleb Williams to bust the bust? Or what do we want to do? Or do we want to trade back and get Jaden Daniels? Or do we want to keep Justin Fields? So the Bears, they have the draft capital to make a trade like this. Eberflus, obviously familiar with Dak Prescott. He knows the player. He was here coaching the Cowboys back in the day here with Garrett, the motherfucker. All right. The second team that should have interest in acquiring Dak Prescott, the Falcons. Okay. Falcons are also tied to this whole maybe acquiring Justin Fields. Maybe looking at Russell Wilson. Maybe looking at Kirk Cousins. And that sort of thing. So Falcons, they're not sold on Ritter. All right. They don't really have a quarterback right now. They've got some good talent. They don't have the quarterback. So right now, that team is wasting their auxiliary talent, their wide receiver Drake London. They've got pieces like Bijan Robinson. They've got a pretty good core there, auxiliary player, but they don't have the passer. So Falcons have the first round pick, the number 8 overall. Okay, you need that pick, another first, and some more picks this year. So they would be a team that would be interested in Dak Prescott. The number 3 team on my list, the Vikings. All right. The Vikings, they don't seem to, I mean, it looks like they're going to let Kirk Cousins test the market. They didn't franchise tag him. And Cousins has a no franchise tag clause in his contract. So he's free to roam around. Kirk Cousins is going to look for another fully guaranteed contract. And, I think he might have a market. You know what I mean? He's an older quarterback. And, but the Vikings, okay? Cowboys have a relationship with the Vikings. Obviously, they've made trades before. Obviously, the Herschel Walker trades, the big one. All right, let's rip them off again. All right, let's try. They should be interested in Dak Prescott because they need a passer. Justin Jefferson, he doesn't like the instability there. But they want Trey Lance. Yeah, but they don't have a 3rd round pick. Are you going to take a 4th rounder from the Vikings for Trey Lance? They would be more interested in a Dak Prescott trade. They want a quarterback. Why settle on Lance when you can have Dak, right? So they should be the 3rd team interested. The 4th team interested, the Seattle Seahawks. All right. Another team here that the Cowboys have done business before. We got ripped off on that trade, the Joey Galloway trade. Right. Now we come back, you guys need a quarterback. All right. Dak Prescott's agent should be talking here to these guys once, permission and everything's given. And the Seahawks, they would be interested. All right. They got rid of Russell Wilson last year. They've been going with Geno Smith last 2 seasons. He's okay. He's not going to get them anywhere. All right. So they have the number 16th pick overall. They have a new head coach there in Seattle as well. So they would be interested in Prescott. So they actually do have a 1st round pick this year, and they could get Dak Prescott there. The 5th team here that the Cowboys could deal with, and I think the one that really makes the most sense, Las Vegas Raiders. The Cowboys have a history here with the Davis family, making trades here and there throughout Jerry's career. All right. The Raiders and Dak Prescott seems like the perfect fit for both parties. The Raiders have the number 13th pick overall. All right. In this situation, you would deal Dak Prescott for the Raiders, number 13th pick overall, Aiden O'Connell, next year's number 1, and another pick. So you give me your first, give me Aiden O'Connell. All right. You let Aiden O'Connell battle it out with Trey Lance, and you got that number 13th pick. You can get you a premier player there. Top 15 picks, you're getting blue chippers. So you could really reshape this franchise there with the trade with the Raiders. You're going to get 2 firsts. You're going to get Aiden O'Connell to compete with Trey Lance. There's a history there. Dak Prescott in the silver and black would look good on both sides there. And it's Las Vegas. You know what I mean? So that would be the 5th team that would have high interest here, and Dak Prescott. So those are the 5 teams: Raiders, the Seahawks, Vikings, Falcons, and Bears. Oh my, motherfuckers. All right, so something's gonna happen here, man. Cowboys need to get away from not getting anything from players. They either let them walk, they release them, or they trade them for pennies on the dollar. If you want to get something here to help rebuild this damn franchise, and there's no legitimate interest in signing Dak Prescott long term, make the fucking trade, bro. I think fans would be okay with a rebuild with a year or 2, and then you have us back in the playoffs competing at a high level, right? If it's the same old fucking bullshit, who wants that? You know what I mean? Oh, we're in win now mode and this and that, little pussies. Win now what, bro? You ain't no win now mode, man. You got the 24th pick. Dak 2-5 in the playoffs. You know what I mean? So it's time, bro. Todd France, this is especially for you. Get on the phone with the Joneses and say, hey, man, where's the deal? If there's no deal to be had, we want permission to seek a trade while the iron is hot so they can score a big, gigantic deal for Dak Prescott and we get some picks. I love that shit, bro. Let me know what you guys think about this, of these teams, bro. About getting something for Dak while you can. That's all I have, guys. Peace.